that he fell this far.
Jeez, John, calm down. It's gonna be all right.
Maybe it's a race issue.
All right, let's actually talk some football now. Today, we're gonna talk about the top 5 draft classes from the 2025 NFL Draft, in my opinion, based off my grades. Number 1, we've got the Cleveland Browns. This should be no surprise to anybody. They typically win the draft every single year, but it's a matter of what can you do with the people that you have, right? First pick, we have Mason Graham. He goes pick 5 after trading back. They gain a first-round pick. I have a top 10 grade on him. He's a very versatile defensive lineman. Can line up inside, outside, 3 tech, 5 tech, 7 tech. He can move all around. It's going to be great for Myles Garrett. But probably one of the best picks is going to be Carson Schwessinger out of UCLA. In my opinion, the best linebacker in this draft. He can do absolutely everything you ask him to do, especially for a modern linebacker. I had a mid-first round grade on him as a linebacker. I don't give first-round grades on linebackers very often. He went in the first pick in the second round. Next, we've got Quinshon Judkins, really good running back. I didn't think he was the best available on the board at the time. I had a late second-round grade on him, but not a bad pick overall. Next, we've got Harold Fanta Jr. in the third round. I had a mid-first round grade on him. I thought he was the most refined receiving tight end in this class. I think he's going to be really great. We also got Dillon Gabriel. They took probably a round too early, but my gosh, is he the quintessential backup quarterback? He's a little undersized, but he really understands timing. He actually has a surprisingly good arm as well for how short and slim he is. They also got Dylan Sampson in the 4th round, which to me, he was a 3rd round grade. He's really good as a change of pace back, eluding defenders, his quickness, his speed. He's gonna pair up well with Quinshon Judkins. And then last but not least, we have Shedeur Sanders. Now, whatever you think why he fell, obviously it had nothing to do with football, but that's the NFL for you. That's how they've always been. Doesn't surprise me, but let's talk about how amazing of a pick it is to get a late first round graded quarterback, in my opinion, in the 5th round. This is probably one of the best drafts I've seen in a really long time. They got 4 first round grades from my board, 4 first round grades. 4. Not on top of that, every single pick was a great pick. The second best draft class in the 2025 draft is the Seattle Seahawks. They are not quite where the Browns are, but they're kind of close. They're as close as you're going to get. The first pick that they had was Gray Zabel, guard out of North Dakota State, at pick 18, I believe it was. I had a mid-first round grade on him as well as a tackle. He can really do both. He's really great wherever you want to put him on the offensive line, so that's a great pick. Then we have Nick Emmanwori in the 2nd round, the top of the 2nd round. I had a top 10 grade on him. He's an incredibly physically gifted athlete and can move all across the secondary. He can play slot corner, he can play deep safety, box safety, he can blitz. Everything you ask for, that's your guy. We also have Elijah Arroyo. They took in the middle of the 2nd round. I thought that was a little high. I had about a mid-3rd round grade on him, but if you like him enough, he definitely has some tangible talents and attributes. He's fast, he can catch. Definitely good for play action for someone like Sam Darnold. And then the best pick probably that they had, if not the second best, Jalen Milroe was my top quarterback in this class. I had a mid-first round grade on him. Again, it's not the best QB class this year. It's not the best one, but I thought Jalen Milroe is very talented. He's very mature. To get him in the 3rd round and trade Sam Howell, they have a good contingency plan for when Sam Darnold is done in Seattle. And I think Jalen Milroe is going to be their next really great quarterback. Draft class number 3 is going to be the Buffalo Bills. Starting off, we've got Maxwell Hairston at pick 30 in the 1st round. He fits their system perfectly, very fast, shifty, good in zone coverage. I had a mid-first round grade on him. Great pick. Next, we've got a bit of a reach in TJ Sanders. Early in the 2nd round, I had a late 3rd round grade on him. He's serviceable in the run game, has got a decent burst. He's kind of a guy you can rotate in and out, which the Bills need. And in the 3rd round, the Bills got Landon Jackson out of Arkansas. I had a mid-first round grade on him. He's 6'7" with incredible hand fighting skills, great ability to rush the passer. I think he's going to be really, really good for them. In this next pick, Deon Walker, interior defensive lineman as well. You can almost flip with TJ Sanders. He's definitely a better prospect, a better pass rusher with his burst and pass rushing moves. But nonetheless, if you flip both the players, it's a great draft in the first place. So no problem there. Rotate those defensive linemen and keep it moving. Then we've got Dorian Strong in the 6th round. Again, more of a fast zone corner. I had a 3rd round grade on him. He definitely can move around, play the system that their head coach wants to play. And at number 4, we've got the New York Giants. And it's not just because they're 2 first-round picks. They have great picks across the board. But let's start with the first-round picks. Number 1, we have Abdul Carter at pick 3. He's the best player in the draft. I think he should have been taken 1st overall. Generational type pass rusher is going to be amazing with Brian Burns, Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence. It's going to be scary, y'all. Next, trading up for Jackson Dart. I gave a late 1st round grade on him, so that's a perfect pick there. He's got tools and intangibles to be a good quarterback. He has high upside. He just needs to take time to learn, and the Giants really, really need to be patient with him. And in the 3rd round, Darius Alexander, pure run stopper, is going to be great next to Dexter Lawrence and all the other defensive linemen. I had an early 3rd round grade on him, so it's an absolutely perfect pick, another great pick. Then on top of that, in the 4th round, they got Cam Scatabo. Amazing pick. He's going to remind me of Brandon Jacobs. Really, he's going to bounce off tackles. He's got amazing balance and vision and ability to stay up and burst through defenders from that 5 to 10 yard range. I had a late 2nd round grade on him. Even though he is a little older, he really has a special balance and ability to break tackles. Then in the 5th round, we got Marcus Embo. I think I'm saying that right. He's a very slim tackle. He's very quick, but even though he's slim, he's really, really good in the run game. So I think if they get him on a development plan, he's definitely someone who can start in the future or be a rotational kind of swing tackle or backup tackle as well. All right, and last but not least, we've got the 5th team on my list. That's going to be the New England Patriots. Now, their draft didn't start off as my favorite draft. They drafted Will Campbell in the top 5, obviously. I had a late 2nd round grade on him just because I felt like he was a really raw tackle, but I can see like his personality and his traits why a team would fall in love with him. I just thought it was a little bit of a reach. Or a lot of bit of a reach. Next, we've got Travion Henderson in the 2nd round. I had a late 2nd round grade on him because he's already 23 years old, but he is one of the most skilled running backs. You would think he's just a receiving back, seeing his receiving highlights, but no, he can really run as well in between the tackles and on the outside, make people miss, burst through arm tackles as well. Really talented guy. Then at the end of the 3rd round, we have Jared Wilson, the best center in the draft. Really good pass protector, but is really good at everything else as well. Just very solid all across the board, can play center and guard. You're just really starting to see the Patriots build on both sides of the line as you look through this class. And then in the 4th round, we got Joshua Farmer, someone who I had an early 2nd round grade on. Really good burst, really good pass rushing moves. Just Patriots doing an amazing job with the defensive line. Then we've got Braden Swinson in the 5th round out of LSU. Just good burst, good traits. I think they just want to build him over time, put him in pass rushing rotations just as like another guy to throw in there. All right, and that's the top 5 draft classes for the 2025 NFL Draft. If you like this video, click like down below, comment, tell me what you think about these picks as well. You can also, in the description, take a look at my Patreon where you can learn how to scout NFL players as well. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. I really want to build a community here and get your guys' thoughts on these players. You guys have a great day.